Desmond O'Neill. I'm a photographer and I love astrophotography, and I want to welcome you to my brand new channel, O'Neill Photography, Astrophotography. Time you are viewing this. My name is Desmond O'Neill. I am a photographer. You can see me on Facebook and also on Instagram. My business is called O'Neill Photography. I do all types of photography. I do portraits, weddings, etc. Over the past couple months, what has been happening is that I have more gone into astrophotography, and it is a field that I love very, very much. For those who are seeing and hearing me for the first time, I am from the island of Trinidad and Tobago, north of the island, which is in Diego Martin. All right, and as I said, I do normal photography, but over the past couple months, I have stumbled into astrophotography. I love astrophotography a whole lot because actually in most of my life I have been viewing the stars. I grew up in a little place called Cocorit on a hill, and we were overlooking the Gulf of Paria, for those of you who know Trinidad. And looking over the Gulf of Paria, usually that area there is quite dark. There's no light emanating from the sea except from the few ships that traverse there on its way to our port in Port of Spain. All right, so that area would have been usually a bottle class 5 or 6 because of the amount of light within the village. But what that did is that early in my life it afforded me the opportunity to keep looking up at the stars, and I was always fascinated with the sky back then. Now more so that I am grown and working and so on, I was able to get into photography, and also because of my job. All right, because of my job, I'm a salesman with a floral company. All right, and I visit a lot of florists and so on who also do weddings and so on. All right, so that's just a little bit about me there. All right, I have started this channel in an effort to highlight my journey on YouTube, so that many of you all will be able to see what we go through as amateur astrophotographers, some of the frustrations, and some of the things that we aspire to get when we look at all of the professional photos that we see, and the struggles with getting finances to get. So I'm going to be sharing with you my whole journey, where I am right now, and where we intend to go. Just recently, my brother-in-law had this travel scope right here. All right, where is it? Yeah, it's right there. This travel scope right here, and he wasn't using it at all. And I said, bro, are you using that? And so that's something that you can try wherever you are. You know, you can try. Maybe somebody have some astro equipment that's lying around there, that's waiting for a proper owner. All right, and so I just recently ordered the T-ring for it, and as well as the extension tube and so on. So I'm going to be using this is a Celestron 60. It's quite a small, like a first scope, a Celestron 60. Some people have that as a guide scope, but I'm going to be using it as my main imaging rig. Apart from the telephoto lens and so on that I've been using. All right, so I'm going to talk more about my equipment and so on in the next coming videos. But for now, this log is to just highlight my journey as an astrophotographer, being inspired by a number of other astrophotographers, Helena or Helen, way in Scotland. She's a young lady, quite phenomenal, amen, and very enthusiastic about astronomy. I also view people like Nico Carver, amen, and my other friend who is the person behind Backyard Astrophotography. All right, quite a bit of information. I learned so much from this viewing his broadcast and so on. All right, so I'm going to be sharing with you some of the images that I've gotten with what I have so far. I'm going to be sharing with you what I intend to do, what I want to get, and also very shortly I'm going to be starting a Patreon. All right, so if you are in the same boat like with me, if you're in the same boat with me and you want to follow along, all right, I'm going to be teaching all that I know so far. I'm going to be sharing not just on astrophotography but also on photography general, how to process photos, how to process astro photos, how to process normal photos, and that kind of thing. All right. So as I said, I'm Desmond O'Neill. I'm a photographer, and I love astrophotography. And I want to welcome you to my brand new channel, as O'Neill Photography, Astrophotography. God bless you.